This America.
Hey, what's up guys? How are we doing? Today we're going to talk about relay throws as an infielder. So the ball's hit to the outfield. We're the infielder. We're going to make our way out and we're going to receive the ball and make a throw to the plate or whatever base it may be. So the first thing we need to do is we need to make sure that we line ourselves up correctly. You want to be in a direct line between the outfielder and the intended base that we're throwing to. So what we're going to do is, as we're approaching the outfielder, so the ball's hit, we're approaching the outfielder, we want to continue to check back and see, let's just use home plate for an example. We want to continue to look back as we're running out to the outfielder to make sure that we're in the straightest possible line between the catcher and our outfielder that's going to make the throw. The second thing that we want to do is we want to understand our outfielder's arm strength. So if you have an outfielder that has a really strong arm, then you want to use that to your team's advantage and not travel as far into the outfield. Let him make the longer throws since he has a really strong arm. If your outfielder has a weak arm, then you're going to have to travel further into the outfield and get the ball into your hands quicker so that you can turn and make the throw. The next thing is receiving the ball. So the first thing you want to do when receiving the ball is you want to show the thrower or your outfielder your chest with your arms up so he knows where you are. So he can pick the ball up, quickly find you, and make a nice, strong, accurate throw to you. The next thing we want to do is as the ball is approaching us and we determine where it's going to land and we make sure that we get in the proper place to catch the ball in the air, we want to turn our body so that it's a quick catch and a throw. What you'll see a lot of times from younger infielders is the ball will be thrown and they don't move their feet to get into a good spot to catch with our shoulders turned so we catch and throw. What they'll do is they'll get lazy with their feet, and a lot of times they'll catch the ball flat-footed, or they won't turn and they'll catch the ball facing their outfielder, and now they have to waste time in turning their body and their shoulders to make the throw to home plate. So we want to identify where the ball's going, move our feet, get to a spot where we can catch the ball turned, so all we have to do is catch the ball and throw the ball. One thing to go along with that is using our momentum to help on longer throws. Now, sometimes in the video that I'm going to show you in a minute, Robinson Cano, he doesn't have a long ways to throw the ball, so he doesn't really have to use his momentum as much. But if you get out there in the outfield a little bit, and it's going to be a longer throw, especially if you're a younger player and you don't possess the arm strength that a Robinson Cano has, you're going to need to use your momentum to help you with your throw. So as you're about to catch the ball and you have your body turned, make sure that you're starting your momentum towards home plate or towards your target. So as you're catching it, we're not going to catch and throw flat-footed, but we're going to catch and our momentum is already going to start to be moving towards our target. So everything kind of happens together. We get our momentum moving, we catch, and we throw. And that's going to give us our best chance to get the guy out at the plate. The last thing that we need to talk about is long hops. So we want to give our receiver the best catchable ball we possibly can so that he can catch the ball and apply the tag. And most times we're going to use a long hop unless we're really shallow and we're just on the outfield grass and we're able to catch and throw. But again, if you're a younger player, it's going to be tough to make the throw in the air all the time. We want to use a long hop to give our player or our catcher a nice, easy, receivable ball. Make sure you go back and watch our video on long hops for more detail describing the long hop, how it's used, and how you can get better at it. I'm not going to go over it all again in this video because I just spent about 10 minutes or so talking about it in a previous video. So go back, make sure you watch that. Now let's see it in action. We have Robinson Cano receiving a ball from Curtis Granderson and throwing the ball to the plate. So ball's hit, it's off the wall, Granderson picks it up, fires the ball into Cano. And the first thing I will say is that here's one example where in a perfect world Cano would have been a little bit further out so we can catch this ball in the air. He didn't get out far enough, but that's okay. We would like to, in a perfect world, like I said, be out there a little bit further, but still watch the technique that Cano uses. So he's already has his body turned, and he's going to actually field this on the long hop. And as he catches, you can see the position that he's in. Now what you'll see a lot of young players doing is they're going to have their shoulders this way and they're going to have their left foot up here and they're going to catch it square to the outfielder. You want to turn so that his feet, basically he's caught the ball, his feet are in perfect throwing position to just catch, turn, and throw. And like I said earlier, it's a perfect long hop through the cutoff man so he can cut the ball if needed. They let it go to the plate. Nice long hop right to Cervelli for the collision at the plate, and he holds on. So let's play it back again. We'll go a little bit faster so you can see it all in real time. Perfect play. One more time, let's just focus in on Cano again. Here it is. Already has his body turned, getting his momentum going towards the plate so he's not catching and throwing flat-footed. And look at how quick that release is. It's a catch, in position, turn, throw, perfect throw, long hop through the cutoff man, catchable ball for the catcher. And basically everything had to work out perfectly there, which it did, to just get Markakis at the plate. So I hope this helps out. Give it a shot, and we'll talk to you later.